Well, good morning again. We are on YouTube, just so everybody knows. I know a lot of you haven't followed us there, so please go ahead and follow us there. We are trying to build that account over there. If we get to 1,000 followers, we will be able to do the lives there. So we need to get to those 1,000 followers. So please give us a follow there if you haven't already before the TikTok ban, and even after this ban. I guess rumor has it that Elon Musk might buy TikTok. And if he does, we're out. I'm done. I'm kind of done with this app anyways, because it's not, to me, as fun as it used to be. And you can't, there are so many creators on this app. They get thousands upon thousands of views and likes and this, that, and the third. And basically go off just like you, and they don't get flagged, or their account's getting taken down. They've got thousands of likes and thousands of views and this, that, and the third.
All these platforms are owned by
just so sick of
so
it.
It doesn't really matter which one you go on.
Huh?
All these platforms are owned by someone awful, so it doesn't really matter which one you go on.
Just getting ridiculous, man. But yeah, if you want to follow us, please hit our YouTube. That's the account that we will be using to continue these. So, Donald Trump says he doesn't care if the cars prices go up. Like, he doesn't care about any prices going up. We just went to the grocery store this morning and prices are way up on everything.
Well, Donald Trump doesn't care about anybody or anything, so it doesn't matter what you plug in.
He wants everybody to be inspired to buy American.
That's fine, but guess what? American car companies are going to raise their prices because they can. This is what no one fucking understands. You can tariff everything to death. Under capitalism, these companies are all hot garbage, and they will just use it as an excuse to charge you more. If every car coming in from Japan and China and Mexico and fucking everywhere else in the world, Korea, if all those cars magically go up 30 to 40% overnight, what do you think Ford and Chevy are going to do? Mm. They're going to go, holy shit! We can raise our prices 25% and still be the cheapest game in town. And that's exactly what they'll do. And, bad news, gang, even your American cars are full of fucking Chinese shit. All of them. All these parts. Everything. Look, I'm a car guy. I work on my own cars. I'm a grease monkey. That's what I like to do. If it breaks, I fix it. I am very plugged into cars and how they work and where they're made and who puts them together and why it is the way it is. I'm very plugged into that shit. Don't know everything, but I know a lot.
Yes.
This is bad. Across the board. Do you drive a BMW? Guess what? Your parts are about to go through the fucking roof. Do you drive a Honda? Guess what? Your parts are about to go fucking through the roof. And all these American companies are just going to use this as an excuse to screw you. Because that's what American companies love to do. Screw you. It's all they've ever loved to do. During the pandemic, when there was all this supply chain shortage and all this shit, even the companies that weren't experiencing shortages, even the companies that weren't experiencing travel problems and supply issues, just used it as an excuse to raise your fucking prices. Mm-hmm. And guess what? The pandemic's been over for 5 fucking years almost.
Yeah.
Have any of your prices gone down? Any?
Nope.
Because that's not how prices work, and that's not how capitalism works. It's the ratchet effect. You pull, and then it locks. Never goes back down. Ever. Never will. That's what, when all these people talk about the price of fucking housing and the price of groceries, this is it. Right now, today, as I stand here and talk to you, your life is as affordable as it will ever be under this system. Period. It will only get worse until we change it.
And how do we change this?
Well,
because they're saying we're heading into a depression at this point.
We're in it. If you do the actual math per the inflation and all that stuff, housing and food was more affordable during the Great Depression. Someone in the Great Depression working a shitty job made more money than you. That's facts. You can go look that up. You can just go look that up. Housing was more affordable during the Great Depression than it is today. So how do we fix it? Well, there's a lot of things that need to happen. First of all, you gotta cap what shit can cost. There has to be systems in place for things like housing and healthcare and medication, and you gotta raise the wages. But to all the people that say we gotta raise the wage, we gotta raise the wage, that means nothing if you don't cap what things can cost. Because again, these companies will just use it as an excuse to raise your prices. Oh, we raised the minimum wage. Well, then we gotta, because all these companies care about is shareholder value. That's it. They would pay you zero if they could. $0. That's what they would pay you if they were allowed. So as far as the cars go, yeah, that's just one thing in a laundry list of a million fucking things. But all your parts are about to go up, even the Chinese parts. Because yeah, you can buy off-brand parts. 99% of those off-brand parts are made in fucking China. So they're gonna go up too. So you have the cost of assembly is gonna go up, the cost of shipping is gonna go up, the tax and tariffs and everything is gonna go up. A car that costs $25,000 today, next week is gonna cost $40,000.
Did Trump really think this through?
Well,
On this, really? Seriously?
He doesn't care about that. He cares about himself and his buddies making money. And crashing the economy is a great way for rich people to make money because yes, they lose in the short term, but they can do stock buybacks for pennies on the dollar. They can cut their workforce. They can do all these other things because eventually, if you have the money to play the long game, it will go back up. Might be 3 years, might be 5 years, might be 20 years, but it will go back up. And if you can buy in at a lower price, boom, profit. And that's all this is. It's all by design, under the guise of saving America, which doesn't need saving.
Damn it.